It's just here. knows he's there.
Come on.
two colors, eh?
Oh my God. Oh, come on, Strike. Holy shoot. Kids are falling down.
Come on.
Oh, shoot.
This is insane.
Wow.
Let him play.
Oh, the other one? What the heck?
Yeah, it keeps it tight.
Okay,
I think
we're
if
up.
who's watching
If
again.
you gotta look anywhere, either look at your screen or at Dave, and you are rolling.
All right, so this is the box jump that we just done.
Just hang on. I'm just trying to think how we get into this.
I love that.
Yeah.
So do you want me just to start?
Yeah,
This is the
yeah,
box
well,
jump we just done.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a line off the top to say,
Just make sure you're looking at Dave at the top of this, and Dave, come close to camera, sorry.
Okay.
I know what I mean,
Okay.
So are you
Okay,
cueing me
we're
in?
good.
Am I just going to
Yeah.
start? This is the box jump.
actually, yeah.
but do it.
No, you're going to start with the line of, wasn't there a line saying, it looks like his hips are, or
Okay.
whatever, something to, yeah.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Say,
Let's
and
just
this
throw
is
it
the
out
motion capture. Let's say from the motion capture, we
So,
can see.
so from the motion capture, it looks like he is generating all the power from his hips. So as we can see here, when he starts doing the counter movement of the jump, he goes, mostly he keeps quite a neutral spine here, and you can see that although his knees bend a little bit, most of it is from his hips, and then as he explodes off, he drives through with his hips.
Good.
Okay.
Don't move. Come
Feel
on,
that
power
I use.
through here.
Okay.
And rolling.
So what we see in the motion capture is quite like we thought. He generates most of the power from his hips. So as he counter moves in the jump, you can see he keeps a quite neutral spine, and he does so through a hip flexion as opposed to a knee flexion. Then as he goes to take off, he drives through with his hips here as opposed to just having to extend his knee.
Does it bother you that we're showing?
Time because we're going to try to.
okay.
Oh, I see. Well, then we could have worked it backwards, and I was trying to match the movement.
Oh,
And
yeah. Oh, yeah.
now
Let's
we
do
don't
that
need
first.
because you're doing a different one.
Oh, that's right.
What I'm saying.
You're right.
Do this
Yeah.
anyways. Just go ahead and give me another take on a vocal. Go ahead.
From the motion capture, you can see that he does generate most of the power from his hips. So as he starts to counter move, he has a nice neutral spine, and he does so through a hip flexion movement as opposed to just knee flexion. So as he goes down, it's all through the hips, and as he goes to explode off right here, he's got that neutral spine, and then he drives through with his hips as he takes off.
Okay, that's great. Now we go back and do the
Yeah.
So
one.
this is on me at this point.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're back to this
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just say that line and then a bit of the next one, and,
And then
just cut
start
it.
into it.
Okay.
And then I'll
Yeah.
tell you when to stop. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep. Do it.
From the motion capture, you can see that it does generate most of his power from his hips. So as you can see here, he starts with quite a neutral spine, and as he goes into the counter movement, he does so through a hip flexion, and then as he takes off, he drives through with his hips and extension.
Okay. Good.
Do you want me to?
Okay, and we're up.
And we can see this again in the muscle activity. When we look at his gluteus muscles on both sides, you can see that the black line here is right when he takes off the plate. Right before he does so, he pulses with a great activation through his left glute med, which is much higher than his right. Again, that he drives most of that power from his left. But when you look at the timing and his rate of contraction and relaxation, it's phenomenally fast.
That's great. And I'll be
that
covering
right?
some of that with a replay anyway. So.
Okay.
Am I speaking this time?
Yeah, give it another go and just throw your
Yeah.
finger in there to show your mouse. Use your mouse as a
Mouse.
finger saying, hey, look at this giant spike. Go ahead.
Okay. And in the muscle activity, we can see that he drives that power again from his hips. Looking at the gluteal musculature, you can see here.
Say it again. Looking at the gluteal muscle.
Okay. Should I start again?
Just that part.
Looking at the gluteal musculature, you can see right here his left glute med and his right glute med are very much in time. A lot of activation out of those muscles to drive that hip through. And again, like we suspected, most of the power coming from the left. But when you look at how in sync they are in time and how fast he contracts and then is able to relax, it is incredible.
Gluteus maximus.
All right. So now.
Looking at each other and good to go.
So overall, like how important is this information not only for you but for Jordan as well?
For both Jordan and I, this information is very beneficial. It helps Jordan understand how he jumps, possible areas for improvement, and where best to train for optimal performance. This helps both in his own training, myself with training athletes, as well as for the Bounce Kit program to improve people's jumping ability.
Great. It's good.
You don't really ask
Yeah,
for. I
yeah.
mean, we'd ask you. Just mic check 1, 2, 3.
Mic check 1, 2, 3.
We got it. Hold your stance. Look at Dave.
Sure,
We're
got
up.
everything here.
I'll hold it. It's cleaners.
What?
Cleaners.
Oh yeah. Just close that door.
Roll it.
So first I'm just going to ask you about how it felt doing all that stuff. Rolling? Okay. So how did that all feel?
You know what? I still have like a sticky back, sticky legs, and all that, but I feel really good. I'm really excited to see all the results.
Sorry, I screwed that up one more time.
So right now, do we see the results already?
He's already, no, well, we've shot that already, but
Yeah,
this
this is
it'll
before.
come after. Yeah, this comes before that, yeah.
Sorry
Okay.
about that. Let me just do one thing here. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe something about, yeah. I
Go
don't
ahead.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did it feel doing jumps with the stuff on and, you know.
Right, right.
Hold on a second. Let me just get back down here. Wow, the color in this room is just fucking weird. It's half daylight, right? There's some
Yeah.
blue and there's some great
Yeah,
story.
there are different
Rolling.
ones. Okay. Yeah, how did it feel?
Today actually felt surprisingly good. When I was doing the jumps, I had everything hooked up to me, and I thought it would, make me jump a bit lower and like mess with my head a bit more. But everything was wireless, and it felt pretty good. Everything was tight, and I could move pretty freely.
So what kind of, what are you hoping to find? I know what, the other Jordan's hoping he's going to find. What are you hoping?
What I'm hoping to see is, that I really am using as much of everything as I can. I would like to think that my core, my lower back, my glutes, my everything contracts all at the same time, simultaneously, and as much as possible, right? Because that means I'm using everything and I can jump as high as I can. Or, you know what? Scratch that. I'm hoping that there's some things I'm not using. That way, if I do start using them, I can actually jump a lot higher. So I'm kind of hoping I've got some hidden power inside of me.
Nice, that's good.
Yeah.
And so overall, what can you do with this information?
So after we collect all this information, talking to Jordan, I'm hoping that we can that he can teach me if there's some things missing, what I can do to improve my vertical jump. And not just that, I'm hoping I can use this information to improve other people's jumping technique through my Bounce Kit jump training program.
Right, tell me about the bounce kit.
Do you want me?
Yeah, just give me like a general, not only am I trying to improve my skills, but, I've started a bounce kit program to.
So not only am I going to use all this information to improve my training program, actually my training program is my Bounce Kit jump training program that I actually sell online. And that way everybody that I'm teaching online, all my clients, they can be getting those few extra inches from this information we get today.
Did you give me anything, by the way? Is there anything you can give me about Bounce Kit that I can just show a little footage of when you're talking about it?
Like clips of me working out, maybe.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
that
you can
what,
come in.
Yeah, come in.
is that what it would be?
It's not just a one-way street here, is it?
Very good.
Go ahead.
So I'm how do I start this off?
Not only am I hoping to use this information to improve my jumps.
Yeah.
No, he's to participate in the program through the university, or is that what this is?
Wait, what?
Are we, it not only is he to help Jordan understand, but he's going to take the
Right,
information
okay,
too.
okay.
It's like everybody's a winner, right?
Yeah.
You get general
Right.
information, plus you
Yeah.
get specific information to get even better than that. So you're the subject, but you're also the digester of the information
Right.
because
Okay.
it's about you. I didn't really help you get any closer to an answer. But
No, it's okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I know Jordan Cannon is really excited to get this information, but I think I'm a little bit more excited to see it. That way I can use it to help improve my vertical, and then I can also pass it down to my clients who buy the jump training program.
Good.
Nice.
Right there.
Yeah, that's
the
good.
Lambo.
Great.
It's well said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bounce Kit is
Well, you
something
could say-
that I started.
I could try and re-say that and say my Bounce Kit.
It's a training program that lets people find whatever the
Yeah,
way
yeah, yeah.
their maximum. Yeah.
So over the years, I've been obsessing, of course, over the most perfect way to jump higher, and everybody's been asking me, what I do to jump higher. So what I did is I created a 3-month jump training program explaining what my training method is for anybody that wants to buy it and anybody that wants to jump higher. And sorry,
You just gotta say the name of it.
I gotta say the name of it. So over the years, through all the studying and all the research, I finally came up with the most effective training method. And so what I did is I created this jump training program called Bounce Kit.
One more time. That was
Come on,
great
Jordan.
off the
Yeah,
top.
it was.
I know, it's been a long day.
It's okay, don't worry. You can
Can't
just pick
say
it
my
up
own.
at. You can just pick it up at. So I created a program called Bounce Kit because I'm going to be covering this with shots of your website.
Cool.
So yeah.
So what I did is I created this jump training program. Oh my God, I can't speak. All right. So what I did is I created this jump training program called Bounce Kit that I sell to people online. It's a 3-month jump training program for those who want to jump higher.
Perfect.
Boom.
Okay. Great.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, let me make sure the mic's working. Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, I
Test.
lost you. Home
Okay.
position,
Okay.
and we're up.
Rolling.
Yep.
Want me to play it?
Yeah. So. Okay. So hit play.
Yeah,
and
then
then
I'll
say,
start
so
talking
this
about
is the scorpion. Yeah.
All right, so this is a scorpion dunk. When I first hit this dunk, I tried to dunk it as hard as I could, and surprisingly, I got on the first try. And I even knocked myself so off balance that from trying to dunk it hard, because you can't just dunk it hard like this, you're like dunking behind you, that I just knocked me off balance, and you see me like roll after. Honestly, my favorite part of this video though is the people's reaction. They just go crazy, like running across the screen. That was hilarious. Funny thing about this dunk is I saw somebody try it on like an 8-foot net or even 7-foot net like years and years ago, but they didn't try it, like this. They tried to just dunk it behind them, like a famous dunker T-dub. But then I thought about it and I tried dunking on lower rims. I was like, what if I just, duck down lower? What if I just stick my arm higher? Because I got flexible arms from the arm swing. So eventually I kept like tweaking it, and then till it was possible, right? That's how I come up with most of my dunks. I just want them to be possible so bad that I just keep tweaking them until they're possible on 10 feet.
Nice. That was great. That was awesome, and you covered. I was going to ask you about the people's reaction because that was so. Funny.
yeah, they killed
That
it.
was great.
Trying to grow out.
Igor Sikorsky.
I'm gonna get dreads.
Why not? Sideshow Bob.
In like a year, I'm gonna get
All
dreads.
right, rolling,
Yeah.
hit it.
Okay.
All right, so this is Lost and Found here, and this is definitely my favorite dunk I've ever done. It's my favorite dunk, period. You can tell by my reaction, the second I hit the dunk, I just started screaming. This is the ultimate dunk for me. It's so, not only do you have to like jump pretty high for it, it's really just the creativity behind it. It's really its own dunk, and it's more creative than anything else I can really think of, right? You have to really think outside of the box for this one. And once again, these guys' reaction probably tops the other guys. And one guy's mixing it up. My brother's just freaking out, scratching his head, like, what's going on? This dunk actually took a long time to hit. A lot of people want to go to dunk contests like, oh, Jordan, are we going to see a Lost and Found? It's like, I've only done that dunk one time. It's so hard. The timing has to be perfect. I have to throw, the hardest part is where I have to throw the ball behind my back exactly, like just say this much over the rim, and I have to come around and just slap it in. So, yeah.
That's awesome. You're okay with the lighting here, right? Obviously, right? I mean, yeah, okay. Rolling?
Rolling.
In fact, I've seen it called by some maybe the greatest dunk of all time. How does that make you feel?
You know what? I don't normally like to say these things, especially about myself, but in my opinion, I definitely think it's the greatest dunk of all time. And that's why it's called that on the Hoop mixtape video. It's so different. It stands out a lot more than every other dunk, right? That's the reason why it has so many views.
That was my next question.
I got another one, just something a little more, just say, some people, on YouTube, they call this the greatest dunk of all time. I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah, I can't say I
Okay,
disagree.
Say that.
Okay.
Do that one.
Wait, so sorry.
You're kind of saying, like, I'm not going to stop people from saying that because,
Yeah.
they're calling it the greatest
Yeah,
dunk.
yeah.
I'm not going to argue
Yeah.
with that.
So this was posted by Hoop Mixtape as the greatest dunk of all time, and everybody's been sharing it. Even Shaq, I've been calling it the greatest dunk of all time, and honestly, I don't think I could disagree with them.
That's great. How does it feel knowing that these dunks are getting like 3 million views, 5 million views?
Honestly, to me, when we go to post these videos, we never know what to expect. We don't know if it's gonna get, 20,000 views, 5 million views like it has. But to me, the dunk would have still meant just as much to me, no matter how many views it gets. To me, it just shows me that everybody else likes it just as much as I do, right? I know how tough the dunk is. I appreciate the dunk for what it is, but to me, it just tells me that everybody else likes it as much as I do.
I want to ask you this next question. I know what your answer is going to be because I've heard what you said before, but are there certain guys that have influenced you in the past to come up with what you come up with, or are you just, like you said to me, the past is the past, this is all new?
What did I say before again? For coming up with dunks? Or just...
Well, you told me on the phone that when I asked you about, any NBA one, you said, oh, that's all old news.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oh, yeah, that's right. I looked up. Okay, yeah, I got it. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. All right. The places that I try... Sorry. When I first started out, it was easy to try and get inspiration for more of the basic dunks. So you look at first NBA dunkers, eventually you learn about professional dunkers, and these guys are getting way more creative. They try way crazier stuff. So then you start repeating their dunks. And initially it was on low rims. But now it's at a point where, I've invented over 80 dunks now. And it's hard to come up with new ideas. So what I've been trying to do is actually go look at other sports, whether it's rhythmic gymnastics, skateboarding, or I will actually even look at low rim dunkers online. That's why I actually held Instagram low rim dunk contests, and all these, I've had like hundreds of kids send me low rim dunk videos, and I was like, it wasn't just to hold the contest for any attention. It's because I wanted new ideas for dunks, right?
Yeah, that's great. And with the namesake of of MJ, greatest of all time, do you feel that puts any extra pressure on you trying to live up to that name?
You know what? Growing up, I felt maybe a bit more pressure to try and be great at whatever it is that I do, but I love that pressure. I feel like I've lived up to that expectation, dunking wise, of course.
Maybe just start that again. So it's a great answer, but say, knowing I was named after Michael Jordan.
Right. Knowing I was named after Michael Jordan, I knew I had to try and do something great. Whatever it is that I did, I gotta try and be the best at it, and that's always been in my nature. Maybe what I was named after, or who I was named after, helped push that even more. But I can't say, I don't like that pressure. I love pressure. Anytime I feel any pressure, I'm ready to take it on. So, sorry, I was kind of rambling about nothing.
That's fine. You said ready to take it on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The future hold for
Well,
you?
yeah, I asked that in the gym. I'll ask you
Okay.
again. You don't have to tell me, but yeah, whatever. What does the future hold for you?
So, I'm hoping to be able to dunk until I'm 30, even 35. There's dunkers right now, Myri Bowden, he's like 35 years old, and he's jumping higher than he ever has before. So I think if I take care of my body, I can do it until then. And even when I'm done that, I'm hoping to keep Bounce Kid going on, to stay in the dunking world, whether I get new people to be the face of my program. I'm hoping to, especially with the testing we did today, break it down to a real science so I can just keep the dunking movement and jumping movement, keep it going forward.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That was great.
That's the end of the story.
That was it.